Alright, so I just got this package in the mail probably less than 10 minutes ago, and I thought I'd make the video now because if I don't do it now, I'll probably never do it. But I did an order with short lane gun adapters, and let me just get it out of the package and show everybody what it is. And here it is. It is a short lane gun adapter, and in this case, it is the stack and pack. So it's the multi-caliber adapter you can get. It's for 12 gauges. It takes it from 12 gauge to 20 gauge, from 20 gauge to 410, 45 long Colt, and then from that to 410, 45 long Colt to 22 long rifle adapter. So I'll open that in a second. And this is what you get in the little mail package is a user manual and a adapter. And for everybody who wants to know what the manuals look like, really, really small, just manual. It's almost like a pamphlet, but yeah. So if you get the adapters with O-rings, keep them lightly oiled so the O-rings they don't dry rot or whatever, or fall apart. Recommended in use in break action shotguns. These will work and they'll like chamber and all that, and pump actions and semi-autos. Semi-autos, it probably won't cycle depending on what you're shooting, and in pump actions, it's just not recommended in general. I watched this one video on this kid who was shooting through his break action, and I think his pump action, and he ended up, I think, messing up his receiver or something. It broke. So his shotgun broke, and I don't know if that's from the power of the pistol rounds he was shooting through or something that was directing all this force and pressure into one spot. I have no clue, but let's move on. Clean your shotgun chamber, break action only. Before installing, make sure your shotgun is working condition and no loose parts or cracks in the stock, especially where the stock meets up with the action. So if your stock is cracked right about here and you're shooting, your shotgun could split the stock in half or break it even more. So make sure you have your stuff in working order. 8, do not use 357 ammo in the 12 gauge, 20 gauge, 16 gauge, 410, and so don't use the 357 don't shoot 357 Magnum rounds through the 38 special adapters. They do have a 357 adapter. Just buy that if you're wanting to 357. I'm pretty sure they have 357. I could be wrong. I didn't really care about 357 or any of that. I just got my stack and pack like I was saying. So that's all I really cared about. So I have no clue. Maybe they do. And if they do, get that if you really want to shoot 357. Opens up. Okay, ammo and accuracy. They're talking about the kind of ammo they prefer you to shoot for accuracy. So Hornet A, critical defense, Remington, and Remington golden bullet. Yeah, Remington golden bullets. I really don't like those, but if you can, they're everywhere, honestly. So if you want 22 long rifle, that's probably your best bet with 22 because it's everywhere still. 12 gauge, 20 gauge to 22 long rifle, 22 HMR. Yeah. Just pause the screen if you guys really want to read it, because I'm trying not to make this such a long video. And so that's their user manual. And I actually called them before ordering this, and I had some questions like, what can I shoot through these adapters? What can I not shoot through these adapters? And the woman I talked to, since I'm putting this into a 12 gauge, I can shoot whatever round I want through my 12 gauge. You know, it's made for slugs and all that. But I was asking about the 20 gauge adapter because that's the first adapter that slides into your 12 gauge is the 20 gauge. And I was asking, is it okay to shoot slugs? Because just questions, maybe the slug will expand in the 12 gauge chamber. Who knows what will happen? She said just don't shoot slugs through the 20 gauge adapter. Just shoot birdshot and buckshot through it and should be just fine. And the step down from 20 gauge to 410, 45 long Colt, I had the same question. Can I shoot 410 slugs through it, and she's like, she didn't really completely know about it, but so she went and asked, and they said, again, just don't shoot slugs through the 410 adapter, just shoot birdshot and buckshot. But with the 45 long Colt, you're shooting the 45 long Colt through the same adapter, and I would think a 45 long Colt bullets, or maybe I don't have the bullets to compare, but wouldn't it, like a 45 long Colt bullet, be kind of like the same size as a 410 slug? So I would think if you'd be able to shoot 45 long Colt, you'd be able to shoot slugs. But I'm just gonna listen to the recommendations. They probably know what they're talking about, so I'm not gonna go beyond what they told me. So yeah, no 410 slugs, just buckshot and birdshot, and then shoot the 45 long Colt should be fine. And then from the 410 45 long Colt to the 22 long rifle, I asked, is there anything I can't shoot through it? They're like, no, nothing we could find so far. Except I did watch a video the other day. It's not the same adapter kit. It's just like it's 12 gauge to 22 long rifle only. So it's not 410 to 22 long rifle, but it should work the same. But he was shooting the tactical 22 long rifle ammo. It didn't fit into the chamber of the adapter. So I'll take whatever 22 ammo I have and see if they all fit correctly and they seat properly and all that. So they'll be on the video in the future. But another question is how many rounds can I put through these adapters? And she said, we've been shooting hundreds of rounds through our adapters, and we have customers who call in and tell us they enjoy the adapters and they've shot so many rounds, like 50, 100, hundreds or whatever rounds through their adapters, because these are steel adapters, so they should last a very long time. And she said shouldn't have any problem with shooting shells and bullets through the long term of these. They should last pretty much forever, she said. But who knows? But let's actually get to the opening of this. So it says short lane gun adapter, or short lane. Oh, there goes my focus. Short lane chamber adapters, and then there's their website. And I was curious if this container was just like a USO match container, and it is. That was the first thing I saw when I opened the package and pulled this out. It said USO storm proof matches. So I was right, because it's the same exact container. It looked exactly the same online. So when I ordered it, that was another question I wanted answered, and I answered it. So let's open that up. And these adapters actually aren't gonna live in this very long. Okay. I have the match striker for stormproof matches. Okay. Hey, that's cool. I'll put that in a survival kit or something, but that's interesting. Oh, I was wondering why that wasn't... Yeah, okay. Makes sense now. And there's the adapters. Short lane gun adapters, 12 gauge to 20 gauge. Pull that out, and you have the short lane adapter from 20 gauge to 410 45 long Colt. And then this adapter, you have, no writing on it, but it's the 22 long rifle. All right, neat. Actually getting my hands on these, I didn't know what to expect, like quality, how it would feel in the hands. They feel pretty sturdy, especially the 410 45 long Colt, since it's thicker steel. This feels really robust, and the 22 long rifle feels really sturdy too. It is steel after all, but I didn't know what to expect, honestly. But that's very, very cool. This is going to be the ingredients to a survival build, survival shotgun build, and you can actually find me shooting these adapters and the shotgun build and any of my other shooting videos. You can actually go to Training Solutions International. It is the channel I'm most active on, actually, and it's the channel I'll be doing shooting reviews and pattern testing, and I'll be using these and see how they work out. And yeah, so go check that channel out, subscribe to it. I'm trying to get that channel kick-started with subscribers and viewers and all that, since I know a lot of my subscribers enjoy this kind of stuff, but I'm not going to be doing shooting reviews on this channel. So if you really want to see this in action and the survival gun build and any other my survival builds and product reviews for guns and such, you have to check that channel out. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. But yeah, so that'll be in the description, or I'll link the channel at the end of this video. And if anybody's curious what that steel rod is for, it's for kicking out casings if they're stuck or something. For the 20 gauge and stuff, you probably wouldn't have a huge problem with kicking it out because it's like the size of most people's fingers. You can just push it out yourself. But let's say this 22 long rifle, you got a shell in that you've been shooting this quite a bit, and it's getting all nasty on the inside, and the shell won't easily fall out. Well, you just take that and you push it. You push it all the way in until it kicks out. So that's what that is for, and that's interesting. Try to focus that. There is looks like a firing pin almost. So that's interesting. Yeah, honestly, I would have thought this little ejector rod would have been longer, honestly, just in case. If you're out in the woods, you can find a stick to kick this out if it's really stuck in there. And I guess same goes for this, because it's all the way in there and doesn't kick it out. But who knows? Maybe there's a reason why that it's tipped like that. Maybe this flat edge can slide against the wall of this chamber adapter, and as soon as it hits the shell, the top of the shell, maybe that's how you can kick it out. Who knows? Who knows? Whoops. But yeah, so that is my purchase this week or this month, because these adapters usually cost around $70, or not around, it's $70, and they do free shipping on all their products. But I checked out the website when I was wanting to order these, and it was just conveniently, these were on sale. So all their gun adapters and all that were like $10 off or something like that. And so instead of this being $70, it ended up being $60 and shipped. So that was really nice. And this shipped from Montana, so it only took a couple days getting it shipped here, because it had to stop somewhere in Montana, and then it made its way to my state, and then it sat in the facility overnight and came to my house today. So it did not take very long for these to come here. So I'm really happy on that too. Well, I hope everyone enjoys this video as much as I do. These adapters are very, very cool. I'm really excited to get them and take them out to the range here in the near future. And I hope this video is informative and answers questions anybody has for these. And hope to see everybody in the next video. Take care.